Hello, welcome to this video cast. To subscribe to Callum Chew. Oh, big sight. I just thought I'd come on and have a chat. I did see it in March, but it was nice if it weren't that warm. This is the first proper day. This year we've had warm, clear blue skies and, well, apart from a few fair weather clouds in England this year. Well, last year it was nice from March until, I know, through till October. I don't mean every single day, but on the whole. Just to prove where I am. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Sorry, it's the shadows, yeah. Sorry, can't see here, we're blinded. Yeah, I just thought, come on chat. David, I did a video cast on about the Woke and Keir Starmer, what happened if he gets power. Now, I might also do a video where, because the first half an hour was free on david.com that I can share. I'm not sharing stuff from Iconic itself, what's just on Iconic, because that's not right. That's for people like myself who's paying for a subscription, because the censorship of the way it's been set up is, we're at the heart of the content. Jamie Ike, his youngest, who set up Iconic, did a video yesterday. Ask what people want. They've lost some members, some subscribers. So people, go over and support david.com. Go over and support Iconic. Or go and have a look. You get a 7-day free trial. You don't have to stay, but it's a shame that. But it just goes to show, getting this information out, and it's not many people know about it. But anyway, yeah. I can't remember every single facet, but what I want to touch on briefly, and I might save it, so because I want to get the detail right. It's basically they want to control every area of our lives. Now the old left is long gone. And it's like a satanic inversion. The one that should be for the people isn't. But we live in a one-party state. No matter which party you vote for, whether it's party A, party B, it's the same agenda. Just that they use certain parties to advance that agenda more. And Labour, or New Labour, I mean, when Tony Blair, I mean, to touch on that briefly, if he was to get into office, I mean, that will fiddle the election anyway, when it happens. I think even if people didn't vote, that might create more than when we're not acquiescing. But even if everybody, he's still playing a part, even if we all vote Conservative, I won't be voting when. There will be a general election coming. I think when the America's got one next year, won't that be synchronistic? Wouldn't that be? There'll be one 2025 at latest. It's just what I feel. I could be completely wrong, but they're pushing for it. But yeah, if he was getting into office, Tony Blair, war criminal, all bloody war criminals, all support war, but they'll be in office. I mean, all of them will support war, and these politicians that have carried out this and support stuff like Keir Starmer, like Tony Blair, your Bushes, you know what I mean, I'm talking about, should all be president for the rest of their life with a Keystone middle line. So I don't believe in killing, because killing people's wrong, right? So we need to not do that, because then we're on the same frequency. As Einstein says, you can't solve the problems with similar consciousness problems, that consciousness creates the problem. So, but certainly, you'll go to jail for the rest of your life, and you'll be fed microwave meals and basic bread and water as well. Because they've got to suffer to a point, but we can't be against saying we don't want to have murder and killing people in the world. They're going killing people that have killed people because killing people's wrong. So like David Icke made a point to his dad in the 50s, just as a little kid, just slanging people in Britain, which is, even then he thought, which is ludicrous. I know where people are coming from with it, but murderers, satanic rapists, paedophile, all of that is wrong. The ultimate punishment is to the King Atlantic and feed the food through a serving hatch. Then they can suffer enough without taking somebody's life, because that's wrong. All of these people that we've allowed to control us lives for millennia. The day of the demons is over. So yeah, things they want to introduce. Another thing. Yeah, we all know that cigarettes is bad for us these days. I think they knew that when they were introducing Sir Walter Raleigh, in my view, were just a front man. Bring that product to the world, not to the UK. That'll get me in trouble, won't it? Oh, me saying these things. But he wants to ban smoking. I think literally mean not having shops like you can't have cannabis, even though cannabis, there's no recorded deaths from actual cannabis or proper cannabis. But yeah, you can buy cigarettes, but I don't believe in banning stuff, because you can't just... Some people can, but people need help to stop them. People should get help to stop smoking. But in the way that he wants to do it, and ban on people... Oh yeah, work colleagues, ban bosses talking to work colleagues. This must be a socialist party, aren't they, for social animals? They're supposed to be for all that, right? Yeah? Can't stop at anything social. So, ban on that. A ban on supporting more lockdowns. Basically, he didn't say, but might as well have done. When the fascist COVID nonsense hoax were going on, he said, well, I don't think the government's been fascist enough. So, like Jacinda Ardern, New Zealand, and what's happened in Australia, and all these people. You got Biden in America. They want to bring the apparent party of the people, but use that as the inversion. Let untold migrants, which is already killing the country, into the UK. That'll happen under... I nicknamed him years ago Nazi Stormer just because it rhymed. Isn't synchronicity a wonderful thing? So, gonna allow all that. Basically, just take all these freedoms away. It's David Icke said goodbye freedom. If we got into power and did all that, we could just not acquiesce, but it'd take a lot, because we've already acquiesced again, didn't we? Which is making it harder for ourselves. It's about time more people's going to start to get this. But I can only do my bit and put the information out, research it and put it out. Basically, what I into parenthood. There's this thing that David shared on a section called Clown of the Week. I won't be sharing that bit. There's E3 shares it on his YouTube channel. I'll share it to Facebook. Or I'll record it with you, but... Wait, this is it. I'm just going through I'm skipping through him, because I've not got access to... I just wanted to get off my mind. If a baby, this is what they want, and Keir Starmer will support this, I'll laugh when I heard it. Because we need to laugh at this nonsense. If a baby touches its mum, you contact, it's deemed as assault. Because what they want, as David Ash wrote about for years, is a ban to parenthood. A ban on parents having the right to bring up the child, so it's brought by the state. Indeed, human beings, not without a soul, not with AI humans. So it's an anti-human agenda. Creators, Albert also wrote about Brave New World, wrote about he wrote about the eugenic side of children created and raised in state laboratories. Laboratories, they're absolutely crazy, these guys. So and David shared a clip where this baby's just going like that, as babies do. You know, completely normal, completely natural. Baby's more intelligent than her. She's going, that's my body. You know, with some my body, they take it to the nth degree, in my view. That's my body, American. That's my body. Don't you touch my body. No. You can touch your body if I'm not getting you permission. I said to myself last night watching David Icke's Dot Connector videocast podcast that that's the cherry on top of the cake, on top of the chimney, as Del Boyd said, on top of the chimney, as the people say. All of the above, all of the above. I've been saying for a while myself now, but David Icke for 30 odd years. If we let it carry on, it'll reach its fruition. How much more madness does it have to be for people to take a step back, look at it again? We've got a Prime Minister to be in Keir Nazi Starmer, wanting to delete freedoms in every which way possible, particularly, you know, as I said, we're social function, because we're sociable animals, pack animals. Make it a legal right to work from home. I thought people just... Again, that's a ban on the workplace, a ban on this, a ban on that. And I suppose in a way, it's meant the school to be the hub of the community. Dr. Richard Day talked about that. Again, taking parents' rights away. So he'll support and just support all of these nasty, horrible, evil, anti-human agenda. And if you look at the guy, to me, he looks a bag of bloody nerves. He looks depressed. He doesn't look very well. I don't find him particularly scary. I find him highly annoying. Keir Starmer. Keir Nazi Starmer. Fuck off. We don't want you. People don't want you. Holy Christ almighty. You don't swear. You're not supposed to swear on YouTube. Well, BitChute's my main platform, particularly for stuff like this. I know YouTubers, I get it, why I get it. But again, if we go on acquiescing, because he'll support the online harms bill, safety bill, which is basically believe us or else. Wait, Jacinda Ardern, I think he'll come out and said, unless you've heard it from us, it's not the truth. That's what you do as a child. That's what insecurity does. No disrespect to children, I'm just using it as an example. And Keir Starmer, to me, is a narcissist, is a psychopath, is all of the above. It fits the bill. I don't think he's got any empathy. And also, we were trying to show there's a man of people during the COVID hoax. I do remember David actually shared the clip. Where this landlord had had enough. And getting him a lecture, he goes, and basically went, this is blah blah blah, but I said, don't you lecture me, right energy. It's my bit. And this is trying to went to the pub. The landlord got hold of him and says, I don't want you. Then he started to rip some or pushes Storm, so he went, landlord went, that's assault. So the landlord stood up to him, so that went down well. So, and that we're in 2020. And now we're in, what are we? 2023, I think, or 2021 that time. And now we're in 2023. So, it just shows you that. But what they use is David Icke says words and codes to brainwash people. I mean, if you awaken into it, what was awakening? You can see it and like, oh, you know. How do you know when Keir Starmer was lying? His lips move. How do you know when Tony Blair moves? His lips move. He wants to return to the he returned to the EU. When people voted to get out, he did what a child would do again, and know going, I've not got the result I want, so I want another referendum. Basically, he wants another referendum. It'd probably work more against him. But you see, they want all this area for the New World Order to enslave humanity. They want these so-called now social parties, New Labour, basically it's New Bloody Republic in America, which is Labour called different names. They basically want Party B, what used to be the Party of the People, because they're the one that was there first, for this woke agenda. I mean, yeah, they'll do it through Around the World Party A, what were always there, but the ones that were created for the people, it should be turned on its head. As David has made the point for many years, remember when the old left used to go on marches in the 60s demanding free speech? Now the new left, the new, go on marches demanding it be taken away. So it's staggering and shocking on some level. And even David Icke says, I'm getting frustrated. And you need to tell people to get frustrated, but he doesn't understand it because he gets frustrated. And I'm getting frustrated. I don't feel so bad that, you know, when David Icke's getting frustrated, it's serious, because he always tells, I get frustrated myself, but even he's like, I'm getting frustrated with it. All this nonsense now. Because he knows what's ahead for humanity. David Icke's a genuine man of the people who genuinely cares. Not like Keir Nazi Starmer. So it is a choice. But I'm allowed to put the information out. This is where we're going wrong. Right? And the information is, wake up, realise we're all the A's of us we can be. We're all one consciousness having different experiences. And stop acquiescing, stop cooperating with this nonsense. If we want freedom, we have to get freedom. Otherwise, it's my contention anyway, there's going to be a situation. And I'm back in the room. So, yeah, I'm thinking, I ain't done one for ages where I just play it. People don't always like it. But it's not just about why don't you do your own. I listen to the people. I do what I've been doing what I do now. I want to get the information accurate, and he's better at explaining it than me. He's not got Asperger's, he's not got autism. He's not autistic, so at a time like this, it's about getting the information right. And it's my own freedom and my channels and my platforms that I'm making decisions what content I'm making. I am a genuine free speech absolutist, this is David Icke. Even in the worst things possible, you allow it to be said, and then you can do something. If something horrendous is going to take place and nobody dares says anything, and people aren't always that psychically tuned in, to that level, you're open and such a lot of awareness. You're not going to know, well, I didn't know that really bad thing was going to happen. Nobody said, well, you can do something. What about if somebody says, burn that house down with the rose in blood? Oh, I'm going to beat somebody up. I'm going to kill somebody. I'm going to molest a child. Okay, somebody said that, have they? Right, now we can do something. But if nobody says anything, that's keep it hush hush. That's why they don't want. They're terrified of the truth getting out. I do think we've already won this, but I do think we obviously we do need to. What I mean by it's not just going to happen. We have to inactivate it, and I do believe it will reach a point. It already is doing where we activate and knock off this bad stuff. We want to stop all these wars, death, destruction. Sexualisation, sadism, paedophilia, sexualisation of children. We want to stop all this. They don't. We want to stop it all. The real love energy, the real wants to stop it all. And the only way is we stop cooperating, stop acquiescing, realise what all it is ever can be, arrest these perpetrators on behalf of its demonic masters, lock them up and throw the key in Atlantic. We come round back to the top of the show here. It's a choice. But the information needs to go out. I need to put the information out to the world. Otherwise, you know, he's going to reach a situation, like I say. Right, I'll leave you with that thought and thoughts. Let's make the rest of 2023 the year that we stop acquiescing, realise what it is as it can be. we stop being sceptical about the paranormal. We realise it is the inner knowledge, it is the nature of reality, that we're eternal consciousness. I can only advise, but I'm going to put the information out, what I think needs to be done. All these dots connect. I'll see you later. From beautiful sunny Sheffield on the canal. Bye.